This is Authentic and Ambitious with Allison Crow. I'm Allison Crow, your host, and I'm an intuitive life and business coach helping authentic and ambitious women keep the soul and success in their life and work through deep coaching, savvy business strategy, and connected community. This podcast is here to help bring insight, awareness, and action to your authentic and ambitious life. Let's do this. Giggle, 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 snort, snort. Oh my God, if we went to high school together, or actually elementary school, you'll know what giggle, giggle, snort, snort is. Remember Miss Morris? Hello, everybody. Allison Crow here, your favorite life and business coach. And this is a live recording of episode number 130 of the Authentic and Ambitious podcast. Had a brain fart there. I almost said better life, better work. This is a really important episode. So if you're watching now live, or you wait until the end of January and you're hearing it there, I want you to pay attention. You may even want to take some notes. This episode is called 3 Pitfalls to Watch Out on Your Next Up Level and What to Do Instead. I've seen this and experienced it time and time again, and I want to save you some misery, okay? So what happens, I think we all have cycles. I don't know what your cycle is. I know what my cycle is. Okay. We have different cycles of expansion and contraction and expansion and traction. And in between expansion and contraction is often the ride. Like, we're doing the ride. I don't know about you, but I'm in an up level. I'm in an up level. I've been in an up level since both. So I'm in an up level energetically. I'm in an up level emotionally with my own mind, body, spirit. And my business is going through an up level too. And so these things are currently happening for me right now. And so I wanted to share with you. So I know there's like the book, The Big Leap, and The Big Leap talks about all kinds of things as you go up to a new level. I don't know if it talks about these things. It's been 10 years since I read The Big Leap, but these are 3 things that I notice happen on a regular basis with me and I just got off a call with one of my clients that inspired this, and we were giggling because we're both doing these same things. So here's the 3 things. The first one, when you go through an energetic and embodied up level, friends and clients fall off. Like, people fall out of your life. They complete. You complete with them. They complete with them. This last week, I have had 5 people cancel their Solely memberships, and I'm okay with it. I'm not going to say like when the 5th one hit, I had this moment of like this jarring. And so I know that people are having, they have old businesses. Some severances happen. They don't necessarily mean they're nasty. Sometimes they're nasty. I've had a few nasty people fall out of my life lately. But people and things fall off. Now, not only do they fall off, but you fall off. You fall off and go towards your new energy and your new alignment. And so when they fall off, that's the first thing. That's the first pitfall the first circumstance is that people fall off. And the first pitfall is that you start making up stories about it. And you start going to drama or scarcity. Oh my God, I'm going to be broke forever, right? You lose a client or somebody chooses to work with somebody else or whatever it is. And all of a sudden your brain goes into drama. So when the fall off happens, don't make up stories that aren't useful for you. Okay. So the second thing that kind of follows after the people falling off is, I don't know if it's by nature or nurture, but in general, we as human beings outsource discomfort instead of embrace it. And one of the very subtle ways that we outsource discomfort is by getting involved in petty drama or frothing. So we can froth, and I have an episode somewhere in my history, it was out sometime last year, about frothing. To me, frothing is actually a nervous system response of engaging in petty drama. And I think we often engage in petty drama to avoid feeling extreme joy, extreme peace, or serious drama. Okay. So there are certain things I'm going to go ahead and say right now. An insurrection at the Capitol in the United States is serious drama, right? But what some ex-boyfriend is doing with his new girlfriend is petty drama, right? And so please pay attention to petty drama. Actually, I don't want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention and notice where you're allowing your energy and your attention and your attention and your thoughts to get wrapped up in petty drama, because it feels stimulating. Your brain makes it think it's important, but what it actually does is it pulls your attention away from active creation. Okay. So notice when petty drama comes up. Notice how you may begin to engage in it. Is it really useful? Is it really your business? Is it really important? It's not. And so the third thing that can happen, and is another way of doing petty drama, another version of petty drama, is getting into comparison. And so when we get into comparison, we may start out being inspired, but we get into comparison. Comparison is another way to avoid discomfort. Now, what discomfort might I be talking about that you would be avoiding with petty drama and with comparison? So usually what happens in an up level, there's a space cleared. Whether it's clients leaving, people, there's an energetic space cleared to make way for the new. And we are not comfortable with that space. I have a client right now I have a couple of clients, my high-level mastermind clients. A couple of them own 2 and 3 businesses. And one of my clients just sold off one of her highly lucrative businesses. And she's going to focus on her favorite business, but that creates a lot of extra space and time in her day, in her calendar, in her routine. And it is very uncomfortable to the muscle memory of our overstimulated nervous system to adjust to that space. And so we will find things to fill it, when really we need to do 2 things. We need to be still and consciously create. Be still and consciously create. Just because there's space doesn't mean you have to fill it. But we don't want to feel the wobble, the rumble, the void of that space. And that space is actually for you. And so we will tend to latch onto small dramatic things. Let me zip it over here, so that you don't just sit in the space. So I don't know if you have ever taken your cell phone and put it down and turned off all social media and just sat. All right? It's very uncomfortable. So the comparison, the same thing. The comparison takes our attention away from. So here's what it does. When we have that space, number 1, slow down and expand into that space. And then use your brain and creative power mentally to put blinders on and create in the forward direction. When I get involved in drama, or when my clients get involved in drama, we don't have, if our attention is over here. So for those of you listening only, I'm holding my hands to the right side of my head and like I'm holding a ball. If my attention is on this ball and both of my hands are on this ball, there is no attention and no hands on the intentional ball of creation. So when you catch yourself in drama or comparison, stop, come back to center. And I want you to ask yourself this question. If I weren't focused on competition If I weren't focused on petty drama, what would I be focusing on? And you may need to pull back, withdraw a little bit energetically from the things that are distracting you and focus on the uncomfortable forward progress you are making in your life and business. If it is new progress you are making in your life and business, then it will feel weird. It will feel uncertain, and that is okay. Use the energy you were over here fawning on with petty drama and comparison, not competition, comparison. I don't even know what I said. The third one is comparison, not competition, but same thing, right? Like comparison, get out of comparison and get your eyes back on your own mat. Get your eyes dedicated. Be a faithful lover and nourisher of your life and your business, and stay out of other people's life and business. Give your life and business the attention and emotion and creation and rest it deserves. Do not dilute it with petty drama or comparison if you want to move forward. Otherwise, you will delay your progress. I have no doubt you'll delay your progress, but aren't you tired of stopping yourself? Aren't you tired of stopping yourself with bullshit drama? I am. I have really released layers and layers and layers and layers of drama. Drama usually doesn't show up in my life from the outside anymore. I have certain friends, like their life has got so much drama and mine just doesn't. Most of my drama these days is created right here. And this is the drama and I'm pointing right here to my brain, my frontal lobe, my thinking self. Oh, I can actually nurture and see and curate my thinking. I can, like a potter can do with clay, I can mold my thinking to be useful. Drama is not useful to me, okay? It's not useful to you. Comparison is not useful. And making up stories about why people are leaving is not useful. People are leaving to make way for the new, for your expanded self, and for your right aligned people. And sometimes we have to let people go. And when I say let go, I mean emotionally, energetically, with blessings, right? We don't have to kick them out the door, but just energetically, thank you. This season has been wonderful. Open our arms to the abundance and energy that is available to us. And here's the thing, it may not come automatically. You may feel like you're stepping backwards. And often, like an arrow, if we pull backwards, we get really good trajectory going forwards. So those are the 3 pitfalls. Friends and clients start falling off. We outsource drama with petty distraction is number 2, and we outsource drama with comparison. And what to do instead is to get centered, allow the discomfort of the space in your life, and then begin to consciously curate and create that space and take the uncomfortable actions in your life and business that you know your spirit, your mind, your body is being called to do. With Leroy agrees. Bark, bark, bark. All right, you guys. With that, I want to remind you, if you're not on my email list, I would love for you to join my email list at AllisonCrow.com. There is an amazing booklet there called How to Feel Good. And then there's a second half to that I have added is How to Feel Discomfort. So that's super valuable. And I also want to let you know that coming up, I don't have doors open right now, but I just want to plant the seed right now that I am going to be starting my next high-level mastermind. So this is for women who are 6 figures or over, have time on task and experience in business. It's called the Spark and Hustle Mastermind, but I don't have a sales page. I won't have a sales page for Spark and Hustle. So you need to let me know you're interested, or I'll be making personal invitations. But if you are Leroy, This is really hard. Sorry, Elise. Elise is my sound editor. We'll just pause that. Lee. Yeah, so if you are six figures or above and want to honor your inner spark and your outer hustle, send me a message. Let me know. The cohort, I'm slowly doing interviews and taking relational applications. At least 3 of my members are rejoining for next year, if not all of them. And there's room for more. So these are everybody in the group will be a high achievement level female business owner or female acting. So yeah, it's funny, like, right? Even the distraction of Leroy, right? I can get in a fluff. I could got in a fluff and I could spend time and energy going to stop him, or I can pause and keep going. Thank you, Leroy, for being our wise teacher on this episode of the Authentic and Ambitious podcast. Thank y'all for those of you who watched live. I love you. I appreciate you. Now go create in that level of your expansion. Let the petty drama go bye-bye. Thanks for listening to Authentic and Ambitious. You can find out more and connect with me at AllisonCrow.com. The show is sponsored by my 3 rescue dogs, Leroy Brown, Clementine, and Rocky Potato. They're here to remind you to consider adoption the next time you're looking for a pet. Special thanks to Stacey Harris and Callie Orr with Uncommonly More and Elise Rich for making the production and promotion of this podcast possible and professional. Until next time, be your authentic and ambitious self. The world needs you. Rich for making the production and promotion of this podcast possible and professional. Until next time, be your authentic and ambitious self. The world needs you.